Welcome to Beginner's Guide for the C programming tutorial videos. Alright, let's get started. In today's tutorial video, we are going to discuss about unary operators in C program. So what is unary operator? This is a kind of operator that we use in our C program for us to increment and decrement the value. So this unary operator is divided into two parts. The first one is increment operator, and the second one is decrement operator. So what is increment operator? Then what is decrement operator? Increment operators are used to increase the value of the variable by 1. So how can you represent the increment operator? Increment operator is represented by plus plus. So what is the use of this plus plus? This increment operator, it used to increase the value of the variable by 1. For example, let's say I is the variable, the value is 2. So when you use this plus plus, the value of this variable I will be incremented by 1, which is nothing but the I value will be 3. Then what is decrement operator? Decrement operator will be represented as minus minus in 2 times. So what it does, decrement operator are used to decrease the value of the variable by 1. Same like I value is equal to 2 here. So when you use the decrement operator, let's say I value is equal to 2 here. So when you use the decrement operator, it is going to decrease the value of the variable by 1. For instance, in this case, I value is 2. When you use the decrement operator, it is going to decrease the value of this variable I by 1. Meaning, when you use the decrement operator, the I value will be decremented by 1. Meaning, instead of 2, the I value will become 1. Now, this same increment operator is categorized into two parts. The first one is pre-increment and the second one is post-increment. So this is two types of increment operator. So these two the type of increment operator. Again, the decrement operator is categorized into two types, same like increment operator. The first one is pre-decrement. The second type is post-decrement. In this today's tutorial, we are going to discuss about the increment operator and the type of increment operator. Maybe in the next session, we will see the decrement operator together with its type. So now, let us discuss about the pre-increment, then followed by we will discuss about the post-increment. So the pre-increment, what is the syntax for the pre-increment? I'm sure that you know what is the meaning of the word syntax. Syntax, which is nothing but rule. So what is the syntax for the pre-increment? The syntax for the pre-increment is you have to use the increment operator first, followed by the name of the variable. Let me explain you through a simple example. Let me have the header file. Then followed by the main function. Here, I'm going to declare two variables. Let's say those two variables are integer data type. Integer data type, I'm going to declare two variables. The first variable is A, the second variable is B. Now, I'm going to assign the value for the variable B. Let's say the B value is equals to 6. The next thing, I'm going to use this syntax here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get the A value from incrementing the B value. So what does it mean? This is pre-increment. Pre-increment means you have to increment the value first before the variable. So pre-increment, what is the syntax? Plus plus together with the variable. So there is a plus plus. What is the name of the variable? B. Now let me print the value of the variable A and let me print the value of the variable B. I'm not assigned any value for the variable A, but what I have done, I have got the value for the variable B, then I have increment the value for the variable B, then that incremented value will be assigned to the variable A. So let me print the value of the variable A and B, then let's see. Printf, I'm going to print the value of the variable A here let me print the value of the variable b. So what do you think? How is it going to be? As I told you, pre-increment, it first increment the value of the variable and then that value will be incremented inside the expression. Where is the expression? This is the expression, isn't it? So according to the syntax, first we are going to increment the value of the variable. What is the variable? Variable is b. What is the value? 6. When you increment the 6 with 1, what is the value? 7, because it is going to be incremented by 1. So when you increment the value 6 is going to be 7. That 7 will be assigned to the variable b. So this a is equal to b, isn't it? So now when you run this program, as you can see them here, a value is 7 and b value is also 7 because the value is incremented before it assigned to the variable. This is called pre-increment. Then the next one is post-increment. Post-increment is just opposite to the pre-increment. What is the syntax for the post-increment? First we are going to declare the variable, then the value will be incremented later. Meaning, let me just slightly modify this program. So what does it mean? First the value will be assigned to the variable, then it will be incremented by 1, which is nothing but here b plus plus, isn't it? So this is a variable. According to the syntax, this is a variable followed by the increment operator. So a is equal to b. What is the b value here? Initially 6. That 6 will be assigned to the variable a. Then after, the value of the variable b will be incremented. So the value will be incremented after. So what is the result of this one? When you run this one, as you can see them here, initially the value of b is assigned to the variable a, meaning value of b is initially 6. So a is 6. As you can see them here, a is 6. Then the variable value will be incremented by 1 after assigning the value to that other variable. Why b value is 7? Just because this is a post increment. So the b value is incremented after. That is the reason why the b value is 7. I'm sure that now we have got the idea about the unary operators, especially the increment operator. For more tutorial videos, kindly subscribe to Beginner's Guide.